What's up, Canada? This is Etienne from Signatures, and this is the Signatures 40th anniversary virtual celebration. With me today is the rest of my amazing team, who I will now introduce one by one, starting with our show managers coming in live from Orleans, Ontario. We have the great Nancy Law and the lovely Francine Leduc.
Hi.
Across the bridge, our financial manager, Elyse is here.
Hello.
And a little further into La Belle Province is our vice president, the man himself, Peter Harbick.
Howdy.
On to our Toronto team. Show manager and handsome pirate, Kenzie Lattiser is here. We are also joined by the wonderfully talented, aspiring potter, Ruth Thiessen. And last but certainly not least, the head honcho himself, the man who started it all, our president and co-founder, John Lattiser is here. Hello. Hello to everyone. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Great.
Awesome. Great.
Let's touch quickly on for the people that are concerned about us and haven't heard from us in a couple months. What have we all been up to during the quarantine? Let's start with Nancy.
I've been really enjoying the outdoors. Got back into running. I ride my bike to do my groceries. So I can say that it's helped my physical health. And, when you get active, it helps your mental health too. So that's the big change in my life.
Very good. Yes, you look very happy. What about you, Francine?
Well, been working and now enjoying golf and taking walks with the dog. And also I got a spiffy new bike for my birthday. So I'm doing a little bike riding. So getting in shape too. So
Very cool. Very cool. How about you, Peter? I see you're at the lake right now.
Well, I do go into work during the week. I don't get there at the crack of dawn, I must say. Projects galore. In the spring where we live in the country, there's always stuff to do, and it's allowed me more time to work on a few fun projects, like finishing the tree fort. The tree fort that you've heard about, everybody, a lot. It's finally done. It's done.
Right.
Yay.
And I'm really excited. I carved a little thing in the tree they haven't seen yet, and they haven't discovered it. They like owls, so I've carved an owl, my artistic side, and a little knot in the that I kind of cut off on the tree. I'll go live with that sometime later. But I do have an artistic side too. I've been exploring.
Very cool. We'd love to see it. And Mr. Lattiser, how are things over in Toronto?
Which one are you talking to?
The actual sir.
Oh, that would be me, Ken. I'm taking up landscape design. I dug up the backyard and redid that with a side major in baking. Made some not so awesome banana bread last night. Wouldn't recommend putting sour cream in the recipe. But been doing molasses cookies and assorted others. Keeping myself busy.
Awesome. Elyse, what's good in Quebec?
In Quebec, same as everywhere else in Canada, we are keeping isolated. And while doing so, I had a chance to work on a website for a little side project I have when I'm not working for Signatures. So I did open a consignment store in the fall, but with everything being a little slower now in person, I had to go online. So I was able to work on that with the free time I had during isolation. And then just, normal stuff, taking a few walks, drinking some wine on the patio, the stuff we don't usually take the time to do. So it's been nice.
That's nice. And congrats on the store. I see
Thank
all
you.
your posts. The clothes are very well curated, I must say. I got to get
Thank
that. Kenzie.
Yeah.
Still rocking the stash. Excuse me.
Got the twirl.
Yeah. Got a little wax in there? What's going on?
Yeah, I got some like grandpa beard balm and beard wax. The combo is what really makes it work and makes it not itchy.
So you spend most of your days in front of the mirror?
The amount of time that I twirl my mustache is pretty amazing.
Right on, right on. Well,
But yeah,
it's great to see you.
other than that, just lots of walks, too many video games probably.
Is there such a thing?
Yep.
Work.
And Ruth, how are things with you?
They're good. John didn't take up the backyard renovation by himself. I was co-partner to it, and it looks absolutely awesome, like just incredible. And I've also received a nice Christmas present, which is a potter's wheel, and it's a whisper, and it just purrs like a baby. And I have been playing around with a bunch of clay.
That's awesome. I'm very excited to add one of your future mugs to my growing mug.
Well, no. Then I need a kiln. I need a kiln first. I figure I'm in, out of a 3-year program, I'm probably the first month I've got down pat.
Gotcha. First semester. Right. Well, it's so lovely to see all your faces, albeit virtually. It's not, these circumstances are a little weird, but, it's great seeing you all. And let's talk about the reason why we're here. Tomorrow is Saturday, June 6th, which 40 years ago was a big day. So maybe, John, could you talk about how that came about, founding Signatures, and did you even see it happen, getting this big 40 years ago?
No, it was just an idea that I and my business partner, future business partner at the time, Casey, had. And both of us did one of a kind, as well as the Tulip Festival and other shows. And we thought, well, we can do as good or better job than what was being done. But in hindsight, we really had no idea what we were doing. So we started and incorporated the business on June 6, 1980. And our first show was in March of 1981. And Casey was in the business until 1998. And at that point, there was about 4 or 6 shows, I believe. And then Casey left the business then. Peter came in, and now we're sitting at 20 shows. So it's been a long up and down ride. There's been challenges. There's been a lot of fun. I've never experienced anything like this where everything's kind of on hold. But we'll get through. We'll be as strong as we always have.
Absolutely. Well said. So congrats to you, sir, on all your success, and to everyone for being a part of this awesome organization. Peter, with your business background, did you ever see yourself in the craft show industry, when you joined?
No, I knew there would be some quirky thing. I've changed directions in a number of parts of my life, including business, over the years, and I did have a sense that something funky may happen down the road, and the opportunity presented itself. John and I knew each other as teenagers, but from a distance more so, because you see, John's a little bit older than I am.
Not mine.
And as you progress in age, that differential in age, which isn't much anyway, gets closer together. And when I moved to Toronto in, I guess, '85, caught up with John and Ruth, who I'd known as well, and friendship grew, and watched his business. And then at one point, the light went off that maybe this is the quirky thing. It's a far U-turn from what I did before, but if I were to define my life, this is all I've ever done, and I love it.
Awesome. Ruth, how proud are you for the work that not only John has done, but let's give yourself a pat on the back, because you've been the backbone of the company as well. How proud are you today of this company, your company?
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a pretty amazing feeling. And I think the most amazing feeling is everybody, like all of you, we've all been able to help thousands of artisans, do what they want, make some money. Like, let's make some money doing what you want. That is what is most amazing to me. And also, I love seeing how the artists can grow and what they're making and what they can accomplish, what they can learn, and what they're doing. It's just so cool because they're all different.
So true, so true. So many amazing artisans out there that we miss dearly, and we love seeing succeed on during our many shows and beyond. Kenzie, what's it been like being a craft show baby?
A lot of fun. It's really bizarre. It's a bizarre industry to grow up in, but I also feel that I've kind of grown up with the business in a way. It being founded in 1980 and myself being born in 1990, so there was kind of the 10-year gap there where they figured out how to do it properly, and they did. And then I came along and ruined my mom's glass career and forced her into the business. And I do have to say, when I joined the company back in 2016, my entire life I always knew that like my parents ran a business along with Peter and Casey prior to that. I remember both of them in the basement of Langley in Toronto. But what I didn't realize, I knew they employed people, but I didn't realize the scope of how they are helping artisans to actually live a lifestyle. Like you go from thinking, yeah, they employ 6 people, which is awesome. But then when you actually go to a show, you realize how many people are reliant on craft shows. I think that's really powerful.
Well said. Elyse, how old were you when you joined the company?
18.
Wow. What do you think?
So it's been half my life. It's been 18 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What have you learned the most from being with Signatures?
That wow. Well, almost everything. Like that's my main career's been with Signatures. So everything that I've learned was through them mostly. So and it's been great. Like the traveling, the meeting thousands of different artisans. All the staff, I mean, everybody's been there almost as long as I am. So it's been it's fun to know the same people for a really long time. And so it's fun. Everything, I can't say more, like it's been a dream.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Nancy, what about you? When did you join the company?
I joined in 2007, so 13 years ago. And I was a long time customer of the show. And I would look for the show every year, and I would make a date with my girlfriend or my mom, and I just loved going to the shows. And I remember the day that Peter called me to see if I might consider coming to work for the show. And I was so excited. I picked up the phone and called my mom right away and said, guess what, Mom? I got a call from Signatures, and they're asking if I want to come and work for them. So, and then I came home and I told my husband, he goes, like, on top of your regular job? He goes, no. Like on weekends? No, it's a full-time job. And so he had a bit of a hard time wrapping his head around it. But anyways, I made the leap, and here we are. It's been a blast.
I still recall that moment where it was at Original Spring Show, I believe.
Yeah.
And I was walking down the aisle, and you were, we knew each other from the dealing at the Ottawa Citizen, and I chatted to you, the hellos. And then I went into the office, and Peter was there, and I said, Peter, what about Nancy? And then we went from there, and it's been great ever since then.
Amazing. Francine, I think 20 plus year veteran now of Signatures.
Yep, 22.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite part about your job?
What's not my favorite part? I really I like it all. I really do. The best part though is meeting the artisans, and going to the shows and being there in a moment and seeing the rewards of the work that you worked on, like for a year, and being there and actually see it come to life. That's the best part. And
Mm. Hoping and praying for the day that we get to see the fruits of our labor in action again in the future.
yeah.
Well, thanks for everyone for sharing that little personal anecdote or story. Gives a little bit more background to the people watching. And speaking of the people that are watching and our fans out there, we got a lot of great birthday messages from our social post early in the week. So I'm going to read some out loud, and let's just make sure we thank each and every one of them. I'm going to start with some of the direct messages that we got. First one here is from Jessica Freeman. Jess wrote, "You are all truly the best. I'm so grateful to be a part of the ever-evolving Signatures community. You are my friends, my colleagues, my support and community. I'm touched to be treated with such love and respect at each and every show, and I'm grateful beyond measure for all that Signatures and each one of your team members have done for me and my brand. All of the love, Jess."
I'm wearing a ring right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
We got a short message from Jen Gregoire saying, "Happy 40th birthday. We are both turning 40 this year."
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday, Jen.
Natasha and Sarah Patterson's mom, Carrie, who is one of our biggest fans on Instagram, wrote to us happy birthday. So thank you to Carrie. I'm pretty sure she's worked some of their booths in the past, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure. We got a message from Carrie Richmond, the pretty little candle lady. She wrote, "Happy birthday, Signatures. Here's to keeping the tradition of an amazing platform to showcase Canadian handcrafted continuing on." Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you.
And we got a message from Betty Lavertu. She wrote, "Happy 40th birthday, Signatures. Have fun celebrating your 40th. And to the amazing staff at Signatures, stay safe." And I can safely say we are all staying safe these days. And lastly, for the direct messages, we got one from Carol Thiessen. He wrote, "Congrats on 40 years. Great job in supporting and promoting Canadian crafts and makers. You should be proud."
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Much love. Looking at some of the comments that we got, some from some of our fans, not even our artisans. We have a lot of fans out there, and we love and appreciate you all. Lewis Holdbrook wrote, "Thanks for a great 40 years. I've been going to Signatures for a long time. I enjoy the wonderful craft people and their wonderful and great quality products. Hoping you'll have another 40 plus years ahead." Thank you very much, Lewis. A message here from Bruce Clevely. "Happy birthday to our extended circus family of creators. We've been blessed to have known so many of you over the years as we've been part of the tour. We can't wait to see you all again. It may be a while, but there will be cake."
Good idea.
Yes.
Cupcakes at the very least.
Oh, yeah.
And we know some people who do some.
There you go.
Artisan-made cakes are our specialty. Shelley Brewer Semple sent us a lovely happy birthday gift, so thank you, Shelley. Lynn Raymond wrote, "Wow!" ! Time flies.
No kidding.
Patricia Clark wrote, "Congratulations and happy birthday." Kimberly Drummond wrote, "Happy birthday to you." Anu Reina from Anu Reina Designs wrote, "Happy birthday." Oh, Hannah Kraft wrote, "Yay, congrats," with a emoji of a person celebrating. We got a great little comment from Superior Shows. "Happy birthday to you." Big shout out to Superior.
They're we'd be lost without them in some
Yeah,
shows.
we miss them a lot.
Sure. Great team of hardworking guys there. Sweet Kids Clothing, Pam, wrote, "Happy birthday." Thank you, Pam. Alessia from Caribou Kids Clothing wrote, happy birthday. Thank you. Sprixieland wrote, "Can't wait," with the hands up emoji. I'm rocking their mug today. They were great guests on the first episode of our live show, and just lovely people. Tammy Parks Leger, or Leggy, I hope I'm saying that right, wrote, "Happy birthday, Signatures. Cheers to 40 more." Amanda Cope wrote, "Wow, that is wonderful." Agreed, Amanda. Thank you. Salty Sea Dog Design sent us a couple emojis, a birthday cake, and some confetti. So thank you to Blair and Sarah. And finally, Jane Bond from Bon Bon Illustration wrote, "Whoop whoop."
Well, thanks to them all.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Many thanks to them all. So I think it's time for a toast. What do you guys think?
It's Friday.
Sure.
It is.
It is.
It is.
What does everyone
40 years.
Let's
Okay,
start.
I am going to enjoy it in a Bill Reddick
Oh, cool.
cup that we bought a package of, and
Watch this.
I couldn't find any big bottles, so I got this kind of big on the airplane.
All for tonight?
Hmm?
Is that all for tonight?
I think I'd be dead, Kent.
Ruth, have you made yourself a little cocktail?
I'm joining John with a smaller bottle, and I'm going to toast with, this is Gregor Herman glass blowing, and John and I were colleagues of him when we were glass blowers. And he did do our shows years and years and years ago.
Yeah,
So,
in the early years.
cheers, Greg.
Very cool. Elyse, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking some cider from the county. So not from our artisans, but still local.
Very cool. Kenzie?
It's got the classic steam whistle.
Yes.
Toronto boy, born and raised.
Oh, yeah.
Peter, what you got? Little
I can
Jim.
show you one, but I can't show you the other, and I bet you could guess both of them.
That was good.
Boring, but Heineken. Cheers, everybody.
Orleans ladies, what do we have?
I've got white wine, and since anybody who knows me, I usually bedazzle my nails, but I have no more nails left, so I bedazzled my glass.
Yes.
Terrific. Nancy?
Yeah, well, and I've got here some rosé, but it's in a patio glass because I intend to hit the patio after this.
Good idea.
Well, cheers, all. Thanks.
Having a
Cheers.
Happy 40th.
Happy 40th. You're all
Yeah.
amazing.
happy 40th.
Congrats to all our success.
40 more.
Mm.
Mhm.
I just want to say thank you to the hundreds of thousands of customers who come to our shows and support Canadian Handmade, to the thousands and thousands of artisans over the 40 years who have done our shows and continue to do our shows. Without those individuals, we wouldn't be here. I mean, it's academic. We just facilitate, between the customers and the artisans. The artisans are the stars. And without them, we're not here. I want to thank all of you. I couldn't have gone 40 years without Ruth as the foundation behind me. Peter took the business to a whole new level. I know that, and I acknowledge that, and I appreciate that. Elyse has been there from when she was 17, stuffing envelopes. She's still there. Nancy brought class to our events. I mean, she's a classy woman. She's a pro. It's great to see Kenzie in the business. I never knew if that would happen. And it has, and I'm very happy about that. And Etienne, you brought us into the new age, and I appreciate that so much. You don't know. And then there's the glue who holds the whole business together, which is Francine.
Oh,
You're gonna make me cry.
I know.
Whenever there's an issue, call
You can
Francine.
fix it. Yeah.
So thanks to you all, and to the others who aren't with us right now, thanks to them. We've had some layoffs, short term, hopefully. But again, thank you for 40 years, 40 more.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Cheers.
Years. In 40 years, I think Willie and Tommy and Audrey Rose are going to be running the company.
Mhm.
Well, if they live that long, you should see our scene at house. Like, you asked what I was doing. The truth is, referee Peter. I'm going to be an NHL referee after this.
Well, if I'm still here in 40 years, I won't be working.
Hope not.
Yeah, but you'll still be toasting, just like
I
me.
might just be.
And
Actually,
shopping.
it's not an NHL referee. It's more of a World Wrestling Federation referee.
For sure. Well, I really appreciate everyone taking the time today. This has been an awesome little celebration. Tomorrow's the big day, so make sure to toast again, whether you're on a patio or at a park or at a store or at the Potter's
In the backyard.
backyard.
Yes, patio.
Yeah.
Although it's raining here now.
Give yourselves a pat on the back for doing an amazing job, and I can't really follow up John's amazing speech, but thank you to all of our artisans and fans, and I hope everyone has enjoyed watching. If anyone has any last words, now's the time. Otherwise, it's Friday afternoon.
We're off.
Woohoo!
Woo-hoo.
Okay.
Happy weekend.
Bye.
Take care, everyone.
Happy weekend.
Bye.
Bye.